What is it you really want? Finding your true love, becoming successful, or finding your purpose? What if I told you that the more you hold on to these things, the more you actually push them away? And the secret to finally attracting them is to let go. Sounds crazy, I know, but this is the law of detachment, my friend, which basically says the degree to which you are attached to something is the degree to which you create resistance around that very thing. And maybe you heard the quote, "What you resist persists." So in this video, we'll dive into the concept of letting go so you can stop repelling what you want and finally start attracting it. Hello, I'm David and welcome to my YouTube channel. Okay, let's break this down. Why does clinging, whether to a person, an outcome or a goal, actually drives what you want further away? Because you embody a certain state while chasing. You're subconsciously projecting out the energy of fear, insecurity or neediness. You're not operating from a place of having a full cup, but from a place of having a lack. You try to achieve wholeness because you're feeling incomplete, and this vibe is very repelling. So the subconscious message you're sending is, I am insecure, please fix me. Which gives the underlying signal of I am broken and I need you or something or someone to make me feel complete. Unfortunately, that's tied to our pop culture, which is giving the ideas of you need to find your twin flame to be complete or your one true love. But you have to understand, this is just marketing and manipulation to sell you stuff or to get you into those movies or whatever it is. But the truth is you are already whole and complete. And that lack you are feeling is just a psychological projection, And every relationship or every goal that you attract based on that energy, based on that state, will be very inauthentic, and it will be a mixture of trauma, of projection and, of need and dependency. And I'm speaking about when we fundamentally believe something is wrong with us, or we're not good enough, or we'll never have enough money, we'll never attract the right person, whatever it is. All those belief systems, they are just hurting you on the deepest level possible. So the key really is to let go for good, to let go of your attachment to these things and your projections, because then the magic of life can happen. And even if you get into a relationship that you have attracted based on this scarcity mindset, you will maybe not feel it right away, then the relationship, it offers a temporarily band-aid, and this band-aid is, making you not feel this deep self-worth issues or whatever there is. And as soon as the relationship breaks down, because it will when it has been based on that emotions and that energy, then you are much older and back at the same place, just a little bit more miserable, and you realize you just distracted yourself all the time with this relationship instead of actually doing the work you have to do. Relationships are not there to fix us, but they're doing a great service of revealing ourselves and revealing our shadow parts. So relationships are a true teacher in this life. Okay, let's get into the paradox of attachment, Think about the last time someone was overly available to you. They texted constantly, agreed with everything you said, they dropped their plans to fit yours. I mean, in the beginning it maybe felt flattering, but after a time, didn't it feel a little suffocating? And on top of that, when a person is always present, it signalizes that they have nothing going on in their life. This is the energy when we chase. It's a subconscious message. I need you to make me feel okay. I need you to make me feel whole and complete. And this not only goes for relationships, as mentioned before. This is for every area in your life, It shows up how we chase promotions, how we obsess over goals, or how we view ourselves. Now here's where it gets tricky. Because what you're clinging to isn't even real. It's not the goal or the person or the dream. It's your idea of what you think it will be for you, your projection. So instead of creating something real and organic that really fits your life, you are trying to force your idea onto the world. And this idea is completely based around me, what it does for me, how this person will be for me, what this goal will make me. It's a 100% egotistical agenda. And then in the end, you wonder why it made you miserable. You are holding on to an illusion. Your projection of the need for validation, security and love. But those you can only find within yourself. And on top of that, you do a huge disservice to your partner, to your work environment, and especially to yourself. Here's the truth most of us don't want to hear. Whenever we cling to something, it's rarely about those things and mostly about our idea or projection of what this thing will be for us. So we're chasing an idea, the idea of happiness, validation, or a sense of being enough. But no one can give you those things, not permanently. That's an inside job. And whenever you cling to someone or something, you kind of give away the responsibility and to ask them to fix an insecurity within yourself that you have created in the first place, growing up or whenever. And deep down, we know it's not their job. But still, we can't stop trying. And as mentioned before, this is not just about romantic relationship. This happens everywhere. In work, we overcommit because we think this promotion will finally make us feel valued. In friendships, we sometimes maybe fear saying no because we think we're setting up the boundaries and maybe lose those people. And in goals, we obsess over the outcome and forgetting that it's about the path and that the road is where the magic happens. Letting go doesn't mean you stop caring about these things. It means you stop clinging. And when you stop clinging, something extraordinary happens. You become magnetic. And here's why. When you stop letting go, you stop sending out this desperate, low, needy energy. You're not saying, I need you to make me okay. You're saying, I am already okay and whole and complete, but I would love you to be part of my life. But if not, I'll be fine either way. This shift is subtle but powerful. People are drawn to you because you're not trying to pull them in, you know? Rather, you are embodying and radiating something they crave. Self-assurance, confidence, independence, and authenticity. Let's talk about what happens when you finally let go, because this is the moment when everything changes. As mentioned before, letting go doesn't mean you stop caring about your goals or the people in your life. It means you're releasing your need for control and you're letting go of that fear that you don't get the things that you want. And have faith and trust in yourself. When you let go, something incredible happens because you take back your power. You get into your own responsibility. You're no longer looking outside of yourself for validation or fulfillment. You're no longer dependent on others to feel whole. Instead, you are radiating from within, grounded, secure, and in your own energy. And it's this energy that works like a magnet in your interest. When you let go, the effects ripple through every part of your life. You don't cling to people in relationships that fit anymore. And when people don't align with yourself, you just let it go. Instead, you attract people who truly value you. So your career decisions become more based on your intuition, rather than you try to obsess over every little detail and try to control everything. And that leads to much bigger breakthroughs, because then you let the things unfold organically. And most importantly, you will feel free from seeking approval, from the need to control others or certain situations in your life, and free from the feeling of not being enough, the insecurity, the fear, and rather you can focus on becoming the person you've always been meant to be. Now I want to show you an exercise really quick, which I use to let go of things. It's from Dr. Phil Stutz, who developed those psychological tools, which takes like 30 seconds to a minute max, which you can use all the time in any given situation. So just close your eyes and focus yourself on, for example, when you want to let go of a person, how that person is on the roof of a house holding your arm and you're hanging down from that arm, or it could be a high tree as well. And then you just let go of that. And instead of hurting yourself, you fall into a golden sun, which gives you the comfort and the peace that you know it's all good and you did the right thing and everything is going to be even better. And then you look to the side and you see a million golden suns. An infinite number. So when I had, for example, let go of a breakup, I would always having her and me pictured in my mind, you know, and I have let it go so many times. But, you know, that's how I got over it. So letting go isn't losing something. You're gaining something, yourself. And when you do that, you stop chasing and you start attracting. Because the most magnetic person in the room is not the one who's trying to impress. It's that one who's already whole and complete. And if you're ready to go deeper, you can always schedule a free call with me where we can see if I can help. Aside from that, smash that like button, subscribe, leave a comment down below. And here I will put a video about the time when I lived in a forest for almost 100 days. Thank you very much for watching and goodbye.